So, at the pretty late in the last stream, on like the 11th, in like 3 weeks ago, last year, we had we got completely demolished by some sort of ape thing. That showed up in like the second island. And just absolutely just demolished us. Everything is gone. So now we're back at the first island and we're kind of rebuilding. We're going to push as far as we can in either direction. We could have gone farther here too. I made the mistake of not actually going the entire way out. Can't remember what the button was to, here we go. Shows how long it's been. Like, too long. So this, if I had any walls in front of it, I could make another like a farm or whatever. Because we need to get as much money and get as much stuff built up as possible. Because if we get thrown on back, then we gotta be careful about it. Hey, Tone. I'm not sure if there's like a day count or what, but eventually that ape thing shows up, and it's crazy rough. I guess today's kind of a quiet night. Yeah, now watch at the portal. How's your new year so far, Tone? I guess, I guess there really isn't much room for anything to happen just yet. My only goal is to finish healing up from the surgery. I've got probably like another week or two at least to recover. Can I build on this? No. Yeah, no. Can only build there. But building this far out's pretty good. Because this is right next to the end. I mean, this is pretty far out. I feel bad that I built a wall here. I don't know why. When this is a better choice. Or I don't know. I mean, there's got to be some good reason to put a wall here, but I don't know why. Because like you can't have archers here. So if you do build out this far, then I don't know why. Like what you would get out of it. I wanted to just give him the money. There. Perfect, okay. Now we need archers. More money. Okay, well, let's go back and get... there's got to be somebody who is, has no job yet. Yeah, there's one. A little worried we're going to lose that one wall I'm abandoning. Like 100% actually. I think we're going to... There's almost 100% certainty we're going to lose that wall because nobody's waiting at it. Only the builders. So we're going to lose a lot of people, I think. And I have like no convenient way to get back. You can get back to the center of town and... get as many people doing as much defense as they can. There. Okay, well that's a start. Need to see about freeing more people though. I think that's their current issue, is we don't have enough people for such a gigantic... Yeah, this is live. Hey, Schubert. We don't have enough people for such a gigantic kingdom now. Or, well, I mean, not even really well populated, just so much stuff. How was the surgery? I got through it. It was really, really rough for a while. Crazy, ridiculously tough. I need like a teleport. This is just a little bit too slow. What was it for? Here. 54 what? Nice. Can I upgrade that? No. But most of the recovery from the surgery was the tonsillectomy. And I actually think the tonsillectomy and the uvulectomy were probably the biggest, the most obnoxiously painful ones to deal with. The nasal stuff didn't really hurt that much. It was just a lot of maintenance. Well, the funny thing with the surgery is that the most painful procedures, I think, and with the longest recovery, I think, were the also happens to be the least impactful. The tonsillectomy and the uvulectomy helped, but I think the septoplasty for the deviated septum and the bilateral turbinate reduction, which were just like fixing up my nostrils, those I think were the biggest things. Damn. Okay, that's crazy. I can't even do anything well with this money. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna start. Oh no, I'm gonna drop in the water too. Okay. We'll come up with something. No, I actually won't put it there. What are we gonna do with all this? No, I don't need all this money. You're killing me. You were literally killing me. Let's at least watch our troops. Oh, they're doing fine. I still have some recovery to do. My voice is like not where it needs to be. It should be a lot less nasally, which is nice. But I do have the problem of like parts of my throat and like the movement range of my tongue are not there yet, because like everything was literally cut and cauterized. So no surprise, I guess. There's a bug with that. Every while or so I end up with empty money being put in. See, what is that? This track is awesome. I think this is my favorite music track. And everything I've heard of this game so far. Hey, Cabby. I'm doing fine. I slept a lot. I slept at like 6. And then kind of rushed to get up, have dinner, take a shower, and get the stream started. And then I get into bed. It must have been, I don't know. I couldn't sleep just because I was too awake, so I probably didn't get to bed until like 9 in the morning or so. My like focus and energy levels are all over the place. I have like no sleep discipline right now. That's kind of what's been messing me up. So I can't put any money into this yet. Oh. Alright. I'll just throw a freaking boulder at a rabbit. There, that's a start. I need to get my sleep schedule under control. I think that's gonna fix everything else. Just right now, it's just like my energy levels don't even know where to be. I don't know when I should be awake or asleep. Just because I've been sleeping just whenever, I've been eating, you know, way too much and too much junk food the past couple weeks. Part of it is that like the only thing I could really eat. Hey, Hal. The only thing I could eat during the surgery, or post the surgery, was like applesauce and ice cream and stuff. Chocolate pudding. Give me Give me all the sugar. You know? Give me all the things that make me, like, nasty sick. Ah, you bastard. Just had to take... Not only had to rob my dude, take a spear. How you doing, Hal? Any more money for me? A little bit. Oh, jeez, you just killed my own dude. You just crushed him. Hungover from yesterday? Yeah, I can see that. I haven't had a drink in a very long time. Because I've been trying not to drink too much on all the allergy meds I was on. And I think in the next few months I'll probably end up dropping them. What's going on? So I'm trying to collect money, and build up this kingdom. I want to see what I can do about getting these creatures to stop coming out of this portal. Like, I don't think I can close it. That would be really cool if I could. Seems like I probably can't. I'm building up these big fortifications to see if I can make any decent use of it, but it seems like I can't. Because even though I can get walls here, I can't get archers and stuff at the very edge. And I can't... It seems like I can't downgrade anything. So, for example, these archers can't shoot far enough out here to be worth anything. So I don't know why I'm building up this wall at all. This seems somewhat counterproductive. Maybe eventually you get something for it. Maybe you can come back later and you'll eventually be able to do something with it. But for now, I've got nothing. But the basic goal seems to be build up your defenses, expand your kingdom, get more sources of money, and eventually you're able to build a ship and leave the island and move to the next one. And I don't really know what the end goal is, but I know you're fighting off these creatures that are called, like, greed or something like that. And, like, so if I put 2 more gold in here, we can get ready to leave with, like, a few of my townspeople and whatever money I've got, and get to the next island. And each subsequent island seems to have, like, unlocks for stuff and, you know, different resources and all sorts of stuff. Even, like, different ways to get money. Like, in this case, we've got all these farmers. Like, once you move from being, like, a hunter-gatherer society, you could just set up farms and just make money that way. And then you've got this guy who seems to be a banker or something. Like, I can drop a lot of money for him, and then he'll go take it away. And I think he just puts it away for later. Pretty confident, because you can walk up to him. Like, he'll hit a certain amount of money, and then he'll take it into the structure. Yeah, see, he'll put it in, and then go away. And I think that's just like, this is money you can put away in case you need it for later, because you can only carry so much. Yeah, see? I think that's literally about as much as they'll take. Pretty sure. I don't know. I think there's a limit. So all of the actions you do in this game are basically putting out money for your citizens to do stuff. So you're requesting, for example, like build this structure, make more tools, or whatever it ends up being. Chop down these trees. A lot of it's basically collecting money and distributing it. You can give money out to bring people into your kingdom as well. So like if you find people who are basically like anybody who's not part of your kingdom is just like wandering around in rags, and if you give them money, then they'll join up with you, and then you can give them tools to do stuff. Most of it's like hammers and bows to start. You eventually unlock like scythes for the farmers and spears for better defenders, and also just stuff like that. But it seems like right now the furthest I can go is just literally finish dumping as much money as I can into the bank, and then finishing up the boat and leaving. So there's our boat, and once everyone's willing to get on, I can take a few people and a bunch of money and go to the next island. See, those people are jumping on in, dumping what money they can. I think there's a limit to how many people you can take with you. I mean, whoever will fit on the boat, I guess. Yeah, okay. Let's go back. Let's get on the boat, move to the next island. And at least we'll have a better start this time, because last time I wasn't ready. I didn't know you just jumped on immediately. See there. Bring it enough so we can leave. I think this is about as many people as we can bring. So yeah, we're moving on. So this is the area that I lost earlier. So I still have some. So yeah, there's the portal right there. I still have some stuff we can do. Or some stuff that remains. But we've got a lot of, like, building and whatnot to do. I've got to be very careful about these guys coming out. While my dudes are chopping down trees and stuff. Oh yeah, the dog's back. So eventually, and I don't know, wonder what circumstances or why, but you eventually will get this this dog shows up, and maybe it's just a cosmetic thing. I don't know. This portal in particular, I think you can shut down. I'm not super sure when or how or whatever, but I think you can. And we have got a lot of people we can get all situated. Trying to figure out how far out we can build here. Gotta be really, really careful though, because there is this ape thing that it will just literally just jump you, take the crown, and that's it. Here we go, some destitute people. Oh, is this like a full moon or something? I think there's some case where you don't get attacked in the middle of the night. Yeah. Okay. Pretty close to the end, yeah. 2 portals. I need to get as many engineers out here as I can. So if I go really, really far to the east, there's a better mount that I can get rather than the horse. And it helps a ton because the horse is so slow. I didn't know I could do anything with this. Wonder what it does. Oh, you come back out. Yeah, this prospector comes out. I don't even know what their deal is. Or whatever they are. Oh. What is the point of that? Oh, now I've got people with, like, swords and shields. Does everybody who doesn't have a weapon now just have a sword and shield? Actually, maybe I should, yeah, I guess I'll build a catapult. Never sure if it's a good idea or not. Yeah, I don't know, people are just running around with swords and shields now. I have no idea what the benefit of that is. Like, I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh wow, these guys need to get more tools and stuff. Yeah, so you've left. I want to know what the deal is with this character. I don't know what they do yet. Yeah, they just leave. Oh, probably because it's the middle of the night, right? I'm curious whether or not the engineers who sent out over here have made it. I'm not sure if they have. Well, no, they're getting there. So they haven't been. These ones haven't been hit yet. Never seen like a heavy storm like this. Cabby, I think a lot of this game is sort of like kind of quietly presented and not really well explained. So while all the basics are just like collecting and distributing wealth and building up your empire and moving on, I think there's a bit more to it than that. Lots of little small unexplained things. Okay, yeah, I can't go any further than this yet. Yeah, it is super, super chill. Have to drive over to a meeting in the next town over? Ah. I have to go to another doctor's appointment on the 4th, and I think the 7th, or something like that. Not even sure. I think it's like end of this week and Monday or something like that. And one's for like another follow-up. The other one's for allergy shots. Got another checkup for my regular doctor. Work, on the other hand, I think is going to be pretty chill when I get back. Most people won't be back until like the 7th. Plus, honestly, work is going to be easier in the future because I'll be able to sleep for once. You know, even though I haven't been able to resume using the CPAP machine to help my breathing at night, I'm still breathing better anyways. Given a really odd task by your supervisor for your research. It's a script that compiles outputs from different files into a single one, but he wants it done in C. Rather than what? C++, C Sharp? Oh, Python. That's weird. I wonder if they plan to switch stuff over to C and have like a more substantial set of tools in the future that are driven by that. Everything he has done in Fortran. Well, there's your problem. Lately, there seem to be a lot of people who are recommending stuff done in either PowerShell or Python. That seems to be the new modern thing. Oh, and it's time to leave. And I'm gonna lose a lot of people. Maybe not, maybe not. I think they just lost their tools. Python is just convenient for small scripts. Yeah, it's true. I'll let our archers show up, and in the meantime, I'm gonna collect what money I can and get people equipped. Yeah, look at all these people. With, like, money. So money. Who else has got money? Whoops. I wonder the Explorer if you could take them to the next. Oh, that's probably what it is. You probably put the Explorer on your boat. Maybe? I don't know. Here we go. Perfect, there's the extra mount. And this mount is way faster. Oh, anything you've unlocked with gems you can get back again. Okay. I shouldn't push it, let's leave. That portal is going to open up and I'm going to get hit. That's cool, so gems are permanent. Oh, I wonder if this can be used for, like, transportation. Like, if you don't fully leave, I wonder if you could just use it to get around quicker. One thing I like about Python is the annotation rules that it has. Like, I know that's somewhat strict, but I kinda like it. Oh, did you, Cabby? What did you get? I've got a pair of, like, Aukey or whatever they are. They have a pretty well recommended pair for like $35. And the sound quality is surprisingly good. They last like 8 hours. Charge real quick. I'm going to be making plans to go back to the gym tomorrow night. I'm really hoping that the gym isn't super crowded by all the New Year's people. I'm hoping that stereotype doesn't hold true. No, I know, Will. I don't want it to. Here, get us some deer. Kill it. Kill it. Super kill it. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. One more shot. Ah, you killed me. There you go. Alright, this will put us really, really close to. Now we can start building out next to this portal. Or I hope. You gonna do it? Come on. The whole reason your supervisor wants the script in C is for obfuscation purposes. You can be a tad annoyed. I mean, getting some experience with C is not a bad thing. It's gonna be obnoxious, but it's another thing you can throw in your resume. It's 30 lines in Python. I wonder how many it is in C. Damn this portal. And I don't even mean knowing the language, though. I just mean having recorded usage of it at another company. My C and C++ knowledge is pretty limited. C# I'm pretty alright with. C++ not so much. For me, it's like C#, PHP, MySQL, Lua, Microsoft SQL, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, action scripts. SQLite, I guess, but that's just like, that's almost just plain SQL. I have like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of experience with Python. Oh, JSFL, that's another one, which is just another UCMA script variant. Well, it's really just 99% JavaScript. Which is just UCMA script, so I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. And look at all these people waiting to defend and unwilling to chop down these trees so we can take down this portal. Assuming we can. I don't even know if we can or not. I'm just assuming maybe. It's weird to see the incredible surge of popularity for Python. I mean, to the best of my knowledge, it's a really, really good language for just taking care of business. So, no surprise. This guy I want to take out. I know you can make your archers attack that. Oh, this freaking portal. Did you take my dog? They took the dog. I can't freaking believe it. You took the dog. And the adventurer bugged out. Jerp C being the standard language taught 4 years ago. I think C++ would be the language people are focusing on nowadays. I think C# would be a good candidate. Well, wonder if we're gonna get the dog back. C# is just easy to work with. I mean, it's obviously not as fast and powerful as C++, but it does a lot of the same work. But, I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about many languages. They're all capable of similar things until you start needing, like, a ton of really high-end specialized stuff. Yeah, let's all learn assembly. That seems like a good use of time. I just realized I'm poor. I need to leave now. That portal's gonna open up and kill me. If that portal is open, we're dead. No, but we need to leave. I've got to better manage my money. So, for anybody who doesn't know already, if you have no money on you and you get attacked by those little greed guys, you lose your crown. And if you can't recover your crown in like a 5-second span, you just lose. Yeah, I've seen Ashen. I do want to play it. Not right away. Probably, let's say, in a few weeks. Gonna finish up Yakuza 0 and some other games I've been playing first. I wanted to try to get a 1cc of both loops in Zero Ranger, but that's gonna take some work. I got most of the way there yesterday, though. One thing you're skeptical of is a multiplayer AI. I mean, they at least have, they at least have the, like the journey style matchmaking that they do. Man, why are you guys so poor? Why don't you guys go out and kill some rabbits and stuff? killing me. There you go, like this guy. I really want to, I wish there was a streamer who was interested in committing to a long-term playthrough of Ashen, who I could do a full playthrough with. Alright, are you guys gonna go out and attack some dudes? Are you coming with me? No? What are you guys gonna do when the portal opens up? They're somewhat coming with. Ooh, hello. They are taking down the portal here. I guess. Maybe? I mean, I don't know if that's accomplishing anything, but... Man, I really need some money. It's the biggest thing right now. Too poor. Man, if we could take this down, that would be amazing. So I went through a lot of my older VODs looking for stuff that looking for, what playthroughs that I've got and everything, and it seems that I not only don't have my first playthrough for Dark Souls 2, but I'm missing one video for my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3, and I kind of feel bad about that. I have a very unfortunate playthrough that I do have everything of, and that's Bloodborne. I feel terrible that I happen to have that. Like, let me have the first playthrough of anything besides that. If these guys aren't going to go out and make any money, I'm kind of screwed. I think I need to get more archers. Because right now, I think that's why we don't have a lot of money. Nobody's going out and hunt. Like, nobody's hunting. It's all people with swords and shields. My Bloodborne playthrough was rough just because it dragged on so long and not in a way that I liked. Plus, I didn't really jive how they set up the difficulty and everything. And there was some stuff that they did that was like completely contrary to what you would have in the previous Souls games, and it didn't really click what they were doing differently. It's funny though, like, there's still some stuff I liked in that game. Like, I think the Winter Lanterns were great. Even though those are like everybody's most hated enemy, they're like by far the most dynamic enemy encounter that you have in any of the games. They completely change the nature of how you're going about fighting anything. And I need to make a video on that. I've been planning that forever. Maybe I should write out the scripts and when I'm feeling better, get ready to record it. Well, this is not good. Did they breach a wall or something? No, for the most part, we're alright. Still working on that portal. Ooh, is he preventing stuff from coming out because he's just going ham? No, piece of crap. Stupid. Took one of my spears. And these guys, meanwhile, aren't collecting any money whatsoever. Man, I have got to get more money. Everybody's got to get converted over to archers. Oh, yeah. So the rally mechanic has two issues. One is that everything is so aggressive that you can't even, like, you don't have enough time to use it. But yeah, the damage you take is so high, and the amount that you recover is so little that, like, the mechanic doesn't really work. Like, I think the system has merit, but their implementation needs work. They needed to give you, like, 50% more time to recover and, like, 25 to 30% more HP recovered per hit, and it would have been way more usable. And I honestly, I think blood vials not refilling automatically and going back to a system like Demon Souls was just a huge, giant jump backwards. What a horrible mess. What a mistake that was. Like, Estus is a great idea. It is, and having a system like that works so incredibly well. And just abandoning that sort of system of, like, okay, we have a consistent level of difficulty that, especially, like, one of the problems with having a stock of items you take in ends up being that, like, most of the time what ends up happening is that if you suffer and you're not doing well, nobody has any money. If you suffer and you're not doing well, oh, I see what's going on. Everybody has armor by default for something, so maybe they could take a hit. Because notice these guys used to be dressed differently before I put up all the banners. Can you send out the knights to do anything? Not to the best of my knowledge. You can distribute money for a few things, but I seem to not have like really great direct control over anything. It seems the best I can do is allocate money towards like giving them tools and telling them where to build, what trees to chop down, all that kind of stuff. But you can't. It seems like there's no like ability to say, all right, you go out and yeah. So these guys. Okay, so there's something going on where you have like a stock of like defenders, and you have a stock of people who will wander out. And I don't know if it's like a bug or what. But normally the defender guys, the guys in this garb are always in a tower, and everybody else is kind of like more nomadic looking clothing. Is there a rally banner? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't found anything I can like take with me or like distribute. Like there's no like help section for. There is you can set I believe like a graphic for your everything. I'm guessing it drives your colors and it drives your like if I really wanted to, I could probably get my own, like get my logo and everything on it. I need to see what the format is. But there's no like functional thing that you could do as far as I can tell. I do know there's a mount that can attack, and can use that to farm gold. But that's all I know. Is it intentionally this obscure? Well, I mean, I think it's meant to be a game you tinker with. So, on a basic level, I guess the answer is yes. Yeah, so now people start leaving and going out, but they don't even seem to go very far. And I can't get this tree chopped down. Oh, they're catching fish. Okay. Okay, we need more spears. Well, yeah, you can... That banner is just another wall I can build up. Here's an area where archers can sit. The banner will eventually become these big giant walls. Like, here's the first little mound where you can put just a few, like a crude wall, and then you go from there. Okay, so we definitely need more spears. I don't know how many people we have with scythes. Pretty confident we're supposed to be able to get farms somewhere, but I don't know where. I thought it was here, but this is where the catapults show up. If nothing else, at least we can get... we can get more people with spears that are fishing up stuff. Like these dudes will go out and they'll hunt a bit. Okay, there's definitely something wrong with this. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, some of the money that I put in is just literally to get... is to fix pieces of this. Because we lost the boat earlier. I think. Maybe? Yeah. This guy's back, okay. Let's start. Are you gonna accomplish anything or not? No? I want somebody to actually take this thing down. Well, while this is out, I'm not sure if I can go any further than this. No. Can I even mark this? No. It would be awesome if this dude could take down the portal. Alright, I'm gonna go to the complete other ends and hope that I have enough luck to find more people to recruit. Because I need to get more people with spears and more people with bows. Probably mostly spears. Catch fish, make money. Nice. Yeah, that's what we want. We're plenty safe here. That catapult's doing work, actually. So I can, this particular mount is able to charm these deer, and we can bring them back and have my archers take a shot at them. And anything you hunt is just a little bit of extra money. Here we go. So over here, this running water, I think, is what allows you to get farms. So if I can build this far out, I can finally make some decent, consistent money. Let's see how these guys do. No, scared away all the deer all at once. Oh, crap. Good, okay. So I wanted to make sure that before more of these greed guys came out. There we go, there's some money. Alright, that should be a decent start. Now, with any luck, they'll start wandering around and doing at least a little bit of fishing. Hey, Pocket. Man, I want this. I really, really want to get this portal out of the way. I think we could attack it, but only the spear guys are even going after it, and they're getting caught over and over again. What kind of keyboard? I'm still planning at some point to get a good mechanical keyboard, but I haven't been able to commit. I feel like there's gotta be a bug here. Like, I don't know why nobody's willing to get close enough to that portal. Yeah, now they need to leave. Oh, I bet my archers have better aim now. And that's part of it, that they're better trained, and that's what they're wearing better gear too. No. Oh, they took a... Oh, goddamn, I hate that. They took a bow off of this guy. After he got dunked by one of the projectiles from the catapult. I think, for me, I'd have to find the right types of keys to get. Pocket, that sucks. I mean, mechanical keyboards at the very least, I guess you can get different keycaps, so... I really want to get ones with really gentle... quiet, smooth switches with just a little bit of click, but I've heard that like the brown or black keys might be the way to go, because there are some that have like a crazy snap to them, but those are supposed to be super silent, at least in the Cherry series of like key switches. You know, I don't even think I really have like a big, like a strong preference for like, nor any real knowledge of what I'd want to get. I want a particular keyboard layout, and I want something that's relatively chill and easy to listen to. Okay, so somewhere this guy's doing some farming then, because he's got a scythe. Oh, so more shallow keys. Yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. Ugh. I want the keys that I would want would be like medium, like not super thin membrane ones, but I definitely am feeling how membrane keys have sort of like an inconsistent response across the keys that you use, and they like, it's like they're easy to wear out or whatever. Like, you know, you could tell certain keys have been used more or less than others. And I would love to have a keyboard where every key has the same response, and it doesn't require like a hefty click. I still want a tactile response, but nothing too crazy. I just want to like tap it, know it clicks, and then have no additional response, no resistance afterwards. Keep the numpad, remove the arrow keys in between section. I think that does exist. And yeah, I guess overall I don't really need the numpad. I don't really use it ever. You know, you could get, you could probably get, what you want does exist, I think. For me, chopping off the numpad, I think both of those exist. Oh, need my crown. So there's that, like, short window you have to, like, if one of those little green guys gets your crown, that's all over. But you do have the ability to recover it. I need to be way more careful, though. $10 keyless. I think my only concern would be, I tend to have a really wide stance in the keyboard, and I would hate to feel like I'm falling off the edge. Like, I would gladly take the full range for the keyboard, than feel like I'm slipping off. Oh, is it Cabby? Where you have a more narrow keyboard that's missing some of those keys, and you feel like you're not fully on the keyboard anymore? Oh, and so many keyboards have these really like hard edges on the side, so they feel like crap to like rest on. Somebody at work has a really excellent keyboard and mouse wrist rest, and they're like, it's got a nice like cloth material, and inside is either like beanbag material or gel or something, and I'm not sure what, but whatever it is I want. Yeah, Ronster, I need to get around to doing that. I know that's a thing you can do. I need to just give it and get it over with. I think all my spear guys are the ones I'm losing, because they're wandering up to the portal, sitting there, stabbing at it, and then dying in the first few seconds. It's costing me money. I'd like to get like 3 keys of each type in a row, just so I can see how they feel together. Because one key I think probably wouldn't work for me. I don't think I could get a good reference. Yeah, like a single key wouldn't work for me. I would need like just rows of 3 to try. Like, give me 3 cherry, give me your 3 cherry red or whatever, or the brown or the black ones, or because I don't want something that feels like a what is it, IBM Model D or whatever, where it's like there's crunch to those keys, and to some degree, like. Would be okay to hear the sound for the keys? I'm back and forth with that. Like, I'm... The sound is somewhat part of the response, but I don't want it to be super loud. Because I type very, very fast, and that would very easily be distracting if I were streaming with it. Man, nobody has any money. I feel like we're stuck here, like being unable to take down these trees and being unable to get this portal out of the way. This could be the death of me. I feel like I should just start putting a bunch of money into the ship and just let that be it. Come back later. You see if we can get some more people. What I might be able to do is mark more trees and stuff off to the side. How much have I played it? Maybe 6 or 7 hours? Let me see. Pretty sure there's a way to check. Oh, I know what it is here. 7. A little bit, nearly 8. Can't even mark these yet. There are some, like, really far forward that I could mark. And I don't know why. There's gotta be some rule behind this, too. I don't know. Yeah, like I can mark these, but my workers never ever go there. Move soon. I'm about to go and lose those people who I just recruited. Yep, just called it. Perfect. Great. you'll get used to it, Cabby. Just take some time. Yeah, it's kind of funny, now that they've made Enter the Gungeon a bit smoother with its difficulty, and the RNG's a lot friendlier, I actually kind of want to play it some more. Because it was nasty for a while. Very unforgiving. I think I might focus on, because it seems like I can't do anything else. I'm going to see about just getting the ship repaired. Because I think we actually had it attacked earlier, so we gotta get all the pieces put back on it. It's like when we lost when we lost this island, a lot of stuff just got like taken out. Our like chunks of walls, lots of our citizens, all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, Cabby, I know that feel. What do I have to be poor? It's probably another dude with a spear, though. He probably ran too close to the portal and had the same issue. I'm beginning to think that maybe you can't take it out. Assuming that there isn't something that I'm missing that allows everyone to go forward. I can really just look at the map. Seems we have at least like 2 or 3 islands to go. Want to look it up? Not yet. I can still go to the next island, and that'll give me something to do. Here, finally. Here. Fixing poverty one coin at a time.
Fantastic. You're the best.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Dusk. So at the end of the stream, we'll be giving away a gift sub, because I'm matching everything up to 100 per month. Oh, you know what? This is the blood moon, where things get way, way crazier. We should be able to hold them off, though. You're right, Cabby. I'm not making enough to where I can do that freely. I've been thinking about doing that, though. It's like expand as much of my kingdom as I can. Maybe it'll be the other side is where most of the stuff shows up. You know, funny thing about this game is that the two previous iterations of this game are actually on they're on mobile. They're on the Google Play Store. I think they're probably on the Apple Store as well. But there are a few games that are on mobile that I'd recommend. And this is one of them. It would be like this, which I don't think is fully released yet on mobile. I think the two previous games are. But the Kingdom games and Dandara especially, not only because they're good games on mobile, but they play very well on mobile. And then, I'm not sure there's a lot of other stuff that would play very well on mobile that I could really recommend. Is RuneScape playable on mobile? I've seen it on mobile. I figured it might be too overcomplicated for mobile. Which is why, like, I would struggle to recommend, like, platformers and stuff, unless you have a controller to go with it. They'd have to either be, like, slower paced or, like, very, very, like, mouse-driven equivalent. Something that's very good for touch. What's a game that's on PC that would be really good as a mobile game? I have a perfect example because they still haven't made it. They still haven't ported it to phones. Into the Breach. Into the Breach would be an amazingly perfect game for mobile. And it's on Switch, but it is not on... It's not on phones or anything. And that's disappointing. Because I would have just insta-bought it. I already have it on PC and Switch. I'd buy it again on mobile in a heartbeat. Get an Android port. That game is so incredibly perfect for mobile. And there is no mobile version. Look at you guys. You guys are gonna get dunked. If one of you guys doesn't have the right pacing, you're dead. I guess I'll be the custodian of this adventure. They're doing pretty good though. They've got a good back and forth going. It's gotta not sync up. Ah, see? See? Ooh, so the archers can damage the portal. Well, they sort of will. And then they just give up, I guess. Something other than upgrading the wall at the edge that I can do. Yeah. Near the light. Near the light. Oh! Oh! I didn't even realize. This, I'm not sure what this is. I never realized there was a separate thing there. Okay. Oh, it probably says everybody go in and charge and attack the portal. That's probably what it is. I need to check the other side. See if it's the same thing. I had no idea. It didn't click. I'd hope that they just bum rush the portal and just take it out. That'd be the best. Because then that would be like, oh, you can conquer an island, and that's how you do it. You don't just go forward and flee. Now I need the money to do it. I definitely got the forces to do it. Got all these dudes all super well armed and everything, and they could just charge. Let me see. Let it be this simple. Could be. Oh my god, is there? Yeah. There is this other thing that's not the wall. Alright, you get in. Hold on, let me see the portal real quick. Portal's open, so let's wait. But next time it's closed, we're gonna do it. Whatever happens, it's happening. Master released your ideal keyboard layout a couple of years ago. It doesn't seem to have a name. I bet if you posted asking people, especially in like one of the super like overly dedicated obsessive forums like the Mechanical Keyboards Reddit, somebody will have an answer. Because those people are obsessive to the point of insanity. But then again, that goes for like any culture that carves out a space for itself. It's just gonna inbreed until it's like crazy. So they'll probably attack you for asking such a stupid question, but they'll probably still answer it. Yeah, speaking, so remember how Python was mentioned earlier? I was reading about this. Apparently, there's two separate threads or two separate forums or what Reddits for Python. One is the Python Reddit, and the other one is the Learn Python Reddit. And apparently, if you ask newbie questions in the Learn Python, or if you ask newbie questions in the regular Python subreddit, they'll be all super snide about it, and they'll push you over to the Learn Python one. Because, I guess they can't handle the thought that people won't necessarily have a lot of, when is this going to close? A lot of knowledge and experience of, oh, I found a Reddit for Python. Maybe I could ask Python-related questions. No, not this one. You gotta go to the other Python Reddit. Fucking pleb. Oh, yeah. I bet they get a lot of homework questions. I like how, and I've done some of this with the Dark Souls stuff, but I like how, hey. Returned. Thanks for the resub, Bragg. You can inquire about my Python all you want. Tell me about your Python. Is it big and long? Smooth and slick? When is this portal going to close? It's a shame I can't just bump into it. Oh, well. Never mind. But I feel like all of the super dedicated communities have the problem of they'll get so intensely interested in their subject that they can't comprehend anybody who would be an outsider and not have all the the insider knowledge right away. How dare you not know, this obscure thing that I read in a book, that requires expert knowledge of the subject. How dare you begin to be interested in the thing that I've obsessed my entire life about? I feel like a lot of communities will destroy themselves doing that. Where we have an opportunity to introduce somebody to the thing we love and are obsessed about, but we can't possibly tolerate them being new to the whole experience, And that's really how communities collapse. That's why the Dark Souls community collapsed. Its day kind of passed in terms of it wasn't the hip mainstream thing. People moved on, found new stuff to do, to play, whatever. And then everybody was so all right, well, you need to know how to reverse roll and ravioli step and do all these things. You need to know how to quick roll and every different every game's variant. You need to know the recent janky ass backstab tech in Dark Souls 3. You need to know you need to be able to quick stuff. Well, you need to be able to swap equipment into backstab for every backstab. All this stuff. And it's can you not understand that there are people who would be plenty happy to take the plunge and slowly climb up to your level of understanding and appreciation of the game, but you can't handle them existing until that point, and thus they're going to walk away. When Dark Souls 1 came out, the Demon Souls community killed the opportunity. Yeah. I think to some degree, when you have a game in a series and the next game comes out, the people who have been there the entire time, they feel like it's their thing and nobody else is allowed to have it. Alright, how is this portal doing? Is this one? Okay, let's do this. And my controller just turned off. Perfect. Give me a sec. And it is crazy frustrating to have this connection issue. I need to get another Bluetooth key. I think that may be what it is. Oh, right. And the other thing is that my only complaint about this game is that it doesn't if the controller drops, it doesn't reacquire it. So you actually have to restart the game. So give me a sec. Luckily, it just resumes where you left off or whatever, but that is a problem. That is my only complaint. And that doesn't, like, nobody else is going to have this issue unless they're using a wired, PS4 or Xbox One controller. Alright, everybody get in there. Yeah! Now they're going to do it. Screw the portal. Kill everybody. Yeah. Do whatever you're doing. Oh, dude, they can block. Okay, this is awesome. They are like equipped. Okay, the portal's coming down. Oh, dude, that guy's a badass. All right. Oh, these guys are freaking... These guys are amazing. Well, Bragg, I think Kenshi has good modding tools. I think somebody will eventually come up with effectively Kenshi 2 whole giant new world story. I think Kenshi's just getting started. The main thing was the memery of memes. The memes weren't new player friendly. People were told to get good. Yeah, I would definitely say the difficulty circle jerking overall. There we go. Oh, does this make... I can probably seal it. I bet it comes back. I don't have any money, though. Oh, they can move forward now, but I need money. Portal's gonna come back otherwise. I think, I may have, inadvertently brought about the apocalypse, though. I don't think they're too happy with my life decisions. Let's leave before this gets horrible. But yeah, the difficulty stuff, all of the difficulty circle jerking with the Dark Souls community has definitely caused potentially irreparable harm. Kind of feel like I should watch the border. And I think the unfortunate kind of problem is that, like, because people have decided that, that was the cool hip thing to do, to just turn away people and say that if they're struggling, then they're bad people. That definitely... Oh, man. That turned a lot of people away. And it basically filtered it out into, like... They ended up making the community, the resulting community, way worse than it could have been. Sometimes you imagine a world where the internet didn't grow to a cesspool of memes and trolling, Yeah. So one of the issues with the internet that I kind of have is that the internet is very, very good about aggregating people with the same mindset. And you would think that's a generally good idea, but like there is a lot of value to having basically like multiple opposing views and opinions that can coexist. Yeah, I mean, the current structure of the internet doesn't really support it. All right, let me see if I can seal this portal before it comes back. Assuming that's what I'm doing, I don't even know. I'm hoping I'm not just gonna put it back together because that would be like 10 times worse. Yeah, I managed to seal away an unspeakable evil. I'm gonna put about 8 coins into making it come back again. But why? I don't know. Yeah, there's a couple forums that I had gone to in the past that I stopped going to because they all kind of fell apart. And then like some of the bigger ones like NeoGAF have... NeoGAF has become very strange, and I don't know if I've just been paying more attention lately, but they've been kind of like infected by this sort of like gamer stereotype perspectives. A lot of the like stuff like, you know, I'm a critic because I hate things, you know, rather than I'm a critic because I can observe and understand things, regardless of whether or not they're good or bad. You know, as well as there's some behavior that's like very... There are some people who are posting stuff that are flat out like bigoted, racist, and I'm surprised that that's tolerated. Alright, let me see what we can do here. Oh, I think we are going to cover it up. So... that's all I got. But yeah, I think a lot of forums have either been just like, either they have not moderated people who would just come in and say stuff that they shouldn't, or they're being targeted by people who want to infect those communities, and I don't know which is occurring, but you see some nasty stuff in some of those forums. It's probably a mix of both. Oh, what the hell is this? We can just we can build our portal for some reason. I wonder if this means I can travel between islands now. Huh. Well, I didn't expect that. That's something. I also see a lot of forums will post a lot of like clearly incorrect viewpoints, and let them like let that stuff grow into being like really, really nasty. I mean, some of the stuff that I'm most easily able to identify is like how do games get developed, and how do people, how do companies, what are the perspectives and intentions of companies, and what's their real motivations? And people take a really negative viewpoint of a lot of stuff, and they have no idea. Can I have some money? No. And they have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, and you can never speak out to correct that, so you just have to watch, And it's one of those things where, like, knowing how games are developed and not being able to say anything in the face of a lot of, like, really rough, negative views that get spread and accepted, knowing the truth about how games are developed is worse than not knowing. And to some degree, it's one of those things where I almost wish I wasn't working on games, even though it's a really comfortable thing for me to do because I have the skill set for it. Yeah, Cabby, I did. I tweeted a giant thread about it in my, like, surgery recovery painful delirium. Yeah, Bragg, and it's not just that. It's not just that they feel validated because everybody else feels the same. It's that, like, they'll take the most negative perspective as facts because they don't know any better. And people just assume that everyone's out to get them. Your biggest issue with the internet is the art of debating is going away, yeah. No, now it's just the art of saying what you believe as loud as you can and finding the best way you can to diminish somebody else's voice. And it's one of those things where it makes sense that would happen because it's the most effective way to converse and push forward your point. So to some degree, I kind of feel like maybe one of the ways to improve the internet would make it easier to have reasonable conversations and make them to where it's not just about how loud your voice is and how much you can attack the other person, regardless of whether or not you're right. Hey, wait a second. Did I forget to log that other sub? I did. I need to make a command for this. Yeah. Let me see. See, this works. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Oh, right. It's a pipe symbol between commands. There we go. Okay, cool. Perfect. See, if I could remember how to use my own bot, it could be used to great effect. One of the reasons you enjoy Joe Rogan's podcast, strong views, but has actual discussions with people. I need to actually subscribe or view or follow or whatever the Joe Rogan's podcast because I've only heard generally pretty good things. I actually had a. I don't know if I still have an account, but I think I have an account for the Rogan boards. Somebody had somebody I knew from 2004, maybe. Who I haven't kept in touch with, had directed me to the Rogan boards. I haven't gone back in forever. I don't even know if I still have an account or if they're any decent or what. I need money. You don't like him, but you respect what he's doing? I haven't kept up to date. I've only heard that the podcasts were good. I don't remember much about the Rogan boards themselves, but I think that might have been the one where the dude jizzed on a crab. It was either that or something awful. I don't remember. I get this stuff is from like 20 years ago. It's all mixed together in my head at this point. Maybe 15 years. So I guess my perspective is more so, I don't know good or bad what I think. More so, it's on my random to-do list of stuff to check out. Somebody needs to give me some money. Damn it. One of you guys needs to make me some money. And spears are not the way to go, it seems. I checked out Gris. I've heard of it often because Dave Oshry or whatever, the El Oscuro guy, or no, is that the same dude? The dude who does Dusk. Here we go. The Dusk guy, he said the game was amazing. I'm a little bit reserved about it. Like, I'd hope it's not just an art piece, because the art piece would have to be really excellent. And even if the gameplay is simple, the gameplay would have to be interesting. Like, I would hesitate to say that there would ever be another game that can capture what Journey did, but that would be what I would want out of it. But maybe the art is just that incredible to where it doesn't matter. Speaking of games of a similar style, I haven't played Flower the entire way through. I heard Flower was actually pretty good. I believe I know like a vague part of what they're intending to say with Flower. But I've never played it the entire way through. And then the other one, which I bought, which was the one underwater. I can't remember what it was called. Like the next game after Journey, or I guess that would be the not Flow. That was the first one. It was like Flow, Flower, Journey, and then there was an air one, like a flying one that was mostly on mobile, which feels like a terrible decision. And then the water one. What is it called? I don't know. But I heard it was good. And I'd imagine it's more than what it seems on the outset. It might have been Sky as the one before that was only on mobile. And then there's the... You know what? We're going to look this up. I can't. Never mind. I wanted to get to the games list, but I also don't want to stop. I don't want to close this. I don't remember what it's called. There are way too many games that either I should play or I absolutely want to play. I want to get further in this. I want to get better at money management in this. That's what I want. I think I just need, like, way more archers and stuff. Is there any way I could take this down, like... Seems like there's no button combination to deconstruct stuff. Maybe, like, there's a control... Nah. Anything... Asbu! That's what it was. I thought that game company did that. Oh no, it's some other company. Oh, I see. It's it was a former That Game Company developer. That's what it is. Provide me money. I'm too poor to exist. Help me out. Not being able to deconstruct stuff is a problem. I guess the only alternative would be to, like, if we get attacked to where we can't sustain anything. Here, you got money, right? Nope. And there's no, like, chests or anything, so I think we gotta wait. If I were really, really desperate, I would just, like, jump in front of one of those greed guys. Picked up Dark Arisen the other day. Did you get, like, the full pack, like the full PC version, or the full PS4 version of Dragon's Dogma? Because playing it at 60 FPS with everything all together, that game is amazing. I'm hoping that that they actually do a sequel for that game and they make it good. Like, my only complaint about the first game is that the amount of content that you can explore is all over the place. Like, the first 15-20% of the game is amazing. It slows down like crazy for a while, and then the last 80% of the game is amazing. Second to last level has the best ruins of flow of the game. Good old games. It might have been the entire thing then, because the PC version of Dragon's Dogma is just everything together all at once. Bragg, I would agree with that. Yeah, the difficulty spike and the amount of, like, spongy enemies in Dark Arisen, especially the second run through of it, is a bit of a drag. There's some money, finally. So I guess what I would say is I'd hope for a more refined version of, like, all the combat and difficulty for Dragon's Dogma and more even content. Because they had amazing amazing stuff in Dragon's Dogma, but it's so scattered. Well, it's good, Cabby. Like, wholeheartedly recommend it. It's just a little bit uneven in where the content is. Everything you can tell they put effort into is crazy good. And I'd only hope that they can just make another one and just make it that much better. Considering how much of a gigantic quantum leap there was in going from the earlier Monster Hunter games to Monster Hunter World, I can only imagine Dragon's Dogma might get the same treatment. And Dragon's Dogma was already like really, really crazy good. That's another game I need to go back to. Like, it's like 20 games I want to play like right now. And I guess Kingdom has the honor of being today's game. Yeah, Try is where I left off. But there, you know, even like, I felt like Generations and some of the later stuff, I felt like they got too deep into making it this hardcore crazy thing without remembering quality of life being important. You don't think we'll get Dragon's Dogma 2? Yeah, honestly, Bragg, I don't know. Because Dragon's Dogma Online I almost feel like is going to be like Monster Hunter Frontier, where it fills a niche, but it's not going to be the end of the series. It's somewhat like the multiplayer component being somewhat like what's a good example? Nice. Now that we've got archers who are willing to roam, we can get some real money. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go all the way east. Free or rescue whoever's out and destitute, and then get as many more archers as we can, and then our problems will solve themselves. I could see that, Chaos. Lots of games that just kind of just don't get popular enough, or there's not enough confidence in bringing to the US. You know, there's not enough sales. Plus, Phantasy Star Online 1 was Dreamcast, right? And that just tanked. At least in the US. I think it was Dreamcast. I feel like I saw a Maximilian Dude or somebody else doing Phantasy Star. Oh, did it have an online GameCube version? People didn't have internet to play it on. Oh, okay. And didn't the GameCube not have like built-in internet or Ethernet? Was it at all like through an adapter? Maybe I'm not remembering this right. I do remember the keyboard controller. Yeah, okay. But did it have just like an Ethernet port or wireless or something? It didn't, but could easily be adapted. Well, that's a problem. Like, if there is an adapter that you have to buy, especially back in the day when you couldn't just randomly just purchase stuff off of Amazon, good luck getting people to invest. god, freaking... My giant deer mount is just too tired for this. But yeah, it's an unfortunate reality that anytime anything is an optional accessory, there will be few... Oh, the other side portal is the entire way across the map, I bet. We're totally doing this in a sec. Back in the day, nobody in the Midwest had internet. Yeah, you know, you're right. For that time of day, or that time of not time of day. That's that time period. Yeah, U.S. internet was like proto dial-up almost. It's true. Yeah, the internet hadn't really taken off yet. Become a commonplace thing, and even then, like, tons of people are still stuck on crappy connections and dial-up, or you know, pseudo dial-up almost. Alright, let's get everybody to get their bows. We're a little bit better, Cabby. Just not enough. Everyone should have like a 10 meg down, 3 or 4 meg up connection by now, and we're not there. And for cheap, too. Like, that should be like $20, $30 a month. And I'm lowballing it. Like, we should have better than that. Part of it is that, like, the amount of physical space you have to get that infrastructure running on is enormous. And the population density is so low, it's like, you know, relative to like Japan or whatever. Oh, look at all that money. $80 for unlimited calls, text, and 4 gig data. The data sucks. It's like, yeah, we absolutely, like, we have, the money is there, the technology is there. Like, even for our population density, we should more than be covering the entire US with really great quality connections. And we just, for whatever reason, just can't do it. It's like, the US is so freaking short-sighted. Yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of, like, bureaucratic, crappy corporate reasons. This is super cool that we're able to do this. Yeah, that dude up front is a trooper. Look at this guy. He's a descendant of Jarvis. Powers are the best of them. You know, the funny thing is I kind of wish there was a mod in, I kind of wish there was a mod in Dragon's Dogma where you can customize 3 total pawns. So that I could have my full group. I could have Jarvis, Tristan, Ugillium, and Croth. and that would be amazing. Alright, get in there. Let's close it up. I have no money. I gotta be careful. Well, yeah, Bubba was almost like a side story character. I would say he's not part of the main timeline. Bubba was strong though. If I put 2 in this, what does this do? Whoa. Oh, I can see everything. I could choose a place to go. Well, that's ridiculous. That's cool. So there's your transportation option. The Bear Entertained Universe, says Bubba. Maybe. I like how I just transported myself the entire way away and I'm just going back. Oh, that's rough. Okay, we'll be fine in a day or two. Once our people can go out and get us some money. Want to play Populous? I think the only game that I've played roughly in that same genre has been Black and White. And Black and White 2 did not follow very well. You didn't miss much. Two needed work. And two like almost felt like it was an over refinement of the idea from the first game, you know. Especially how they somewhat made it a little too arbitrarily into like an RTS. And I felt like you had like less flexibility in how you went about your business. I wonder if there's any games nowadays that have done the same thing. You know, what's capitalized on you know, what's the same concepts done today? Are there any modern, like, God game genre games? You know? I don't know if there are. Whoa. Oh, never mind. Wasn't sure what to expect. Here we go, okay. I thought initially that we were getting attacked with something gigantic. I didn't know what I was looking at. God of War. You know, at some point I will play the newest God of War. Ooh, okay. Easy. I actually had gotten God of War. Somebody was giving away a bunch of games, and they gave away God of War 3, which I played, but I've not streamed. And so I have all 3 of the God of War games now. Actually, I think they had like the entire collection of everything up to Ascension, like all the modern PlayStation 3 versions, and some other stuff that I ended up picking up that I'll probably play ahead of time. Can't think of a single modern game that branched off the old Godstyle games. Yeah, I don't know if I could think of anything like the closest in terms of being the sort of like gentle overseer, having your people do stuff, might be something like this. You know, where you're literally just... You're giving people vague tasks and letting them figure it out. But no, I don't know if there's any, like, you know, mix of, like, half solving people's problems and, having some god powers and, you know, letting them grow naturally. Oh, Goddess, right. Yeah, that's true, yeah. And, Goddess, I played and really wanted to like, and I forgot about it because I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, I guess that would be the closest. And I think it's even made by the same people, too. I think it's made by Molyneux. But yeah, when I played it, I don't even think it was really finished, and it didn't feel coherent, and I just couldn't get into it. So what happens with big studios about small studios? Yeah, I can see that. Age mythology. Damn, people got some money. See, getting those... Whoa, okay. Getting those archers was a great idea. Okay, that's enough. That's too much money. Less money. Less money would be nice. Hey, noob. Happy New Year. Happy Noob Year, right? Yeah, and I'm starting to lose some of that money. Oh, that was a bad idea. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to have them go forward like that. Now we're going to take a lot of damage. I meant to upgrade this stupid thing. This guy's a beast, though. Holy crap. Are we just going to do it? This is a terrible idea. We're going to take massive losses, but at least I know how to recover from this. Yeah, they're picking up coins. They'll give me back when they can. I don't think it makes them better. Oh, you might be right, actually. Maybe giving him coins makes him better. You might be right. There might be something to this. Because he's lifting his shield whenever he takes money. We might take out this portal. Are we gonna be completely safe? Then we have the other side to do. Wow, if we take out this portal, the big one, we'll be in crazy good shape. I meant to upgrade the freaking wall. This is nuts. How much work it takes to even take this out. It should eventually start crumbling, I think. But it's a big portal. I think it's gonna take a while. We have less people attacking it than before. Yeah, that dude up front is getting promoted. We're doing what we can. Whatever we can do to make this guy's life better. Oh no! Okay, everybody easy leave. Get out of here. So there is a limit. What are you doing? Don't be in front, you idiot. Oh, I know what it is. Every one of those banners, everybody, come on, you guys need to leave. You need to leave. Finish your charge. No good can come of this. I know what it is. I think the banners give you 4 generals you can have. Okay, well, you guys just leave. Just let your bows go away. Just leave. Yeah, you get 4 generals you can bring with you, it seems. Yeah, okay. So let me go and let me double check to make sure this is right. So if 1 or 2 of the banners is gone in my castle, then I'm right. Any day though. Well, I bet this is what it is, though. Yeah, one's torn. Perfect. Okay, so let's pick this out. I build another one. And that gives people the equipment they need. So somebody's gonna pick up this shield, and they'll be... That's what it is. So they pick up the shield, and that banner is part of our attacking force. Can't remember which side had the spears. Here we go. Perfect, okay. How's Kingdom doing? It's doing okay. We had a slow moment where we needed to get a bunch of money, and now we're relatively set. See? We rich. Also, I have a portal that can take me now across the entire everything. Go wherever I want. Actually, before we do that, before I spend the money, oh, whatever. Press any button and it just takes you there anyways. Perfect. I wanted to cancel, but I don't think there's a cancel button. Oh well. I should have gone the entire way out to the other portal. But it's fine. Now that we've got a bunch of extra archers, though, we should be able to start, oh, you know what I need? That's what I need. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out where it is. Somewhere around here is the thing we can do. Here we go. This. I need 2 of these. We need catapults. We're going to use those with explosive barrels to take out that portal. She had a really, really hefty attack coming up with this blood moon. Might be on the other side. Huh, yeah, I guess we made it. I guess we're good. Other side I'm a little worried about, but whatever. Alright, everybody get in there. Another big ass raid on the everything. So these guys who are loading up barrels, are you guys not willing to go out and help? No? See, have we done any damage to this yet? Any appreciable damage? Seems like not yet. I wonder how much we have to do to this. Here we go. Here we can set the other group out. Here, check it out. Here we go. Now we got... Now we should be in great shape. Perfect. It's crazy the sun goes out, though. That's scary. So we can get the other portal, I'm sure. And if that's the case, then maybe we can make this island completely safe. Like, fully conquer it. That would be something. Finally build the first farm here. I'm gonna wait and take it easy, though. Yeah, so here's the other portal all the way over here. This is the last one, this is it. So once we take this out, that's it. And I guess that secures the island. Alright, Pocket. Have a good one. And thanks for stopping by. I have no idea the premise of the game. Basically, it's to establish a kingdom, close out these portals, move to the next island. Pretty much it. I don't know how much more there is to that, but that's what I know so far. There you go. So once I'm... Oh crap, wait, does this, I need to not touch this ever, this boat. I didn't realize how close we were to finishing it. But as soon as I touch that boat, it's gonna take me to the next island, so I need to be very wary of it. Oops, do we have a full set of... We do. We have a full set of bows there. I kind of want to go back to the last island and get that conquered as well. You know, just like take out all the portals and see what happens. I'm even curious, once I get to the very edge here, like, is there... Can I do anything, you know? No. Okay. I can't even, like, choose to, like, seal it or anything. I think it's done. I think for these portals, it looks like it's possible. The other ones, I'm not sure. Oh, it just drops me right off. Where does it put me? Oh, okay. There is a limit to how far you can go with a portal. Maybe that timed out. But I don't want to get on the boat. It's like, I may not be able to cross to the other side. Like, if I just walk over, I think it'll just put me on it. That's not what I want. Like, does it? No? Oh, right, you had the last spend you gotta do before they allow you to go. Okay, so we're good. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to where we had the one last chunk of gold I had to spend to get in. Okay. Alright. What might this be? Oh, that's just a wall. Wow, you guys got money. Okay. Here's another farm, by the way. What I would like to do is chop down more of these trees and figure out a spot where there's where I can put a wall right next to some archers. Here's some more archers. Kind of curious how far to the right I can go. Where's that? Oh, they're here. Okay. How many people are there? 2 at least. I hope my archers have left. I think they have. That's not good. My mouth's tired. Okay. Well, we're at least ready to wait for a bit. Okay. Let's go free some people. Are you gonna grab it? There you go. You got a ways to go for this portal, though. Where are a lot of our workers? We should have a few, right? Like, a couple. Be a little bit worried if there's none, though. Oh, they're waiting on the boat. Yeah, I don't think we have any other workers. So the best we can do right now is just get people to, is just rescue people. Oh, oh. Yeah. That does feel a bit too big. I think there's... Now that I know how the portals work, I think I could do way better with a map this big. And there's another mount that I think is more mobile as well. So I think there's a bit that you can do with it to manage it that I only learned about just today. The portals help a ton. I wish I knew about them sooner. Hey Joe. Just FYI, I'm not going to be streaming too much later. Because it's a work night. And it'll be first night back since the surgery. Or first day back, I guess. where could we go here? What's this game about? It's basically like a, it's sort of like a kingdom management kind of game where basically you are trying to build up your empire. You're trying to fortify and defend against these like goblin guys who steal all your money. You're trying to keep to give everybody the correct jobs and roles and put money towards like expanding and getting more resources. And one of the main goals seems to be to close these portals where these goblin guys come in. All right, have a good night, Cabby. One of the other goals is to make it to the next island. I don't know what the long-term goal is at all, though. Maybe just conquer the everything. The portal's back? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? So that one always comes back. The other portals I think you can take out permanently. So there is a permanent threat. Whoa, easy with the money. Not that much. Yeah, it's somewhat like somewhere between a tower defense and a city manager. I don't know if I've played anything exactly like this, so I don't really know how to explain it. Wait, have people been picking up the hammers? No? Oh, no, they're over there. I see them now. And considering picking up tyranny. I should know what tyranny is, and I don't. Isometric RPG from Obsidian. Modern Baldur's Gate, okay. Not modern in setting, but made recently, Wait, what can I do here, then? I can queue building up onto this... For what? Have a better hovel for all the people who are coming in with no money? Maybe that'll bring more people in. I'm gonna just leave some money here, and hopefully people will pick them up. Because, I need more people to pick up bows, and then they'll pick up... Because they've already got all the spears. Once they're done with the bows, then they'll finally start picking up hammers, and then we can get more construction done. based on Divinity, I'd be worried about playing Baldur's Gate type games. I feel like they'd... Ooh, why does the portal go away? Do I have to invest in it? I think Divinity would be worth going back to for me, though. Like, especially now that Enhanced Edition is out. Because it was overall a good game. It just the middle fell apart, and honestly, them having added voice acting, I think, will help a lot. Divinity Original Sin 1, which I played a chunk of the way through, but I really need to give it another go. Like, it's hard to fit games on my to-do list. Well, I guess it's easy to fit on my to-do list. It's hard to find to pick one, you know. Kind of the disadvantage of being of not being a full-time streamer is that I just cannot remotely keep up with how many games are coming out that I want to play. I've had to just give up and just, you know, go with one or two at a time. Wonder why my portals went out. I blew my two major opportunities to full-time stream, and I feel bad about it. Like, I feel like I should just make a video kind of explaining it, just to have the experience out in the world. So many, like, random videos I feel like I can make, and, have some good stuff to say. And having that thought on my mind is kind of nice because it makes me happy that of the videos I could put on YouTube and put a lot of time into, they don't always have to be just Dark Souls this and that. Because man, like, the Dark Souls community has not, like, at large, has not earned that much work. They have not earned the amount of time it takes to make a good video. Even though I still have a lot to say about Dark Souls. Just, I can't, in good conscience, justify making more videos for that game. So I think every day, one new person comes in who I can recruit. And that must be the constant. By now, I think we could have at least one person with a hammer. That's the hope. I need to be, like, absolutely sure that this guy makes it back. The Dark Souls community didn't really die. I think it killed itself and scared away everybody around it. I wonder what's up with this portal. Maybe there's a cooldown after too many uses. Like, wait a week for it to come back. I don't know. Alright, you're almost far enough to where you're safe, I think. You need to hurry up, though. Here, look. Yeah, you go. Good. Alright. I miss Dark Souls at its heyday. I will say that. I miss when people were more busy focusing on having fun and less on just being terrible people to each other. I think think we'll finally get somebody to pick up. Yeah, don't pick up a bow. Not sure there's anything. I don't see any on the list. Yeah, pick up a hammer. Dark Souls 1 and like the first few months of Dark Souls 2. That's what I miss. See, we'll have 2 people now. Boren, let's I'm gonna have to go ahead and purge you just because I don't want to start pointing people out by name. Freaking inability to drag stuff. Where's the button to purge? There. But first off, let's not call out anybody by name, but second is that the beta stuff is what destroyed the game in the first place. The heydays were over by, like, early Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3 was trying to bring it back, but it was just a nostalgia trip. Forcing people to play in a particular way, because that's what a few vocal people thought was the right way to go about things, is turns people away. And I understand it's difficult to understand. I understand that, like, it's like, oh, but it spits in the face of the community, quote-unquote. But the quote-unquote community is the majority of the people who are playing the game, and they're not the majority of the people who get into these things, like, in a deep and interesting way. But I don't want to, like, risk creating, like, a hate target for people who are upset. Yeah, I mean, if you're fine, like, creating a small sub-community that doesn't have a lot of significance in the grand scheme of things, and that sub-community is willing to agree to some rule set, that's fine. But, man, the moment you start making that law, that will ruin the general perception of the game and turn people away. Especially when you, like, try to police it and attack people because they play differently. Like, hey, you don't like the thing that we both generally like the same way that I like it. You know, it's like, are you serious? Because that's literally what people are saying. You're not obsessed enough about this thing in the same way that I am. That is literally what's being said. Guys are beasts. Look at that. I should reinforce this wall, though. And the funny thing is that people become so attached to these games that they don't realize that. The funny thing is that there's a phrase for, like, you know, if you really love something, you've got to learn to let go, you know, or whatever it is, or, you know, you can hold the world in the palm of your hand if only you'd unclench your fist. And it's like, that's true, it works. You know, it makes a lot of sense. Boren, I absolutely did not, and I've said it multiple times, I did not push any particular meta, and all I ever said, and I continue to say it, is that I will be wherever the players are. And people seem to forget that. And that's also why, like, I wonder if I fit in Soulbrand, because, like, everybody attaches me to these, like, negative perceptions, many of which don't really even match Soulbrand at all, but let alone the fact that there's, you know, there's some things that people don't like that do match what Soul Rant was about or what Soul Rant did or whatever. And it's like, perhaps I don't fit, but I'm gonna get, the longer I keep the label, the longer I'm gonna get not attached to anything good about it, but to everything anybody wants to complain about, because that's how people work. People will find a group, find something they hate, and attack the group for it, regardless of whether or not it's right, and regardless of whether or not everybody matches that perception. It's like, damn it, man, like, why did I, like, that is a regret for me, of like, I attached myself to something that I knew would be lumped in with perceptions that don't match reality, or that I don't subscribe to. Remember how I said not to, like, oh man, I'm not, first off is I'm not calling people out. Second off is that Pete was not the only person discussing that. But like, oh man, like having to see, this is one of those things where it's like, just, remember how I mentioned how I don't want people being called out and I don't want people being grouped together? And then you bring it back up again, and then you mix it up with incorrect perceptions anyways, as well as not even the people who are involved in pushing and bringing these things together. Yeah, see, like, if you don't have a complete picture, I think it's not necessarily fair to just say, oh, I'm going to just pick people and lump them together and associate them with that perception. See, why is this one still active? Hey, Kunzer. Hey, Zen. I'll be wrapping up pretty soon because it's already past midnight. I just wanted to get a little bit more construction done before the end of today. Now that I finally can. I shouldn't have a delay. Maybe Twitch is being fussy. Oh, I gotta add one more to that. Here we go. Oh, I gotta fix the spelling on that. Coonzer, I'm gonna keep going until you apologize. There we go. Wait, is this just another portal that we just made? I didn't... Oh, that's what it is. It just moves the portal. It's a strange place to move the portal to. No, I already read it. You still need to apologize. I'm not gonna let that go. You're gonna be tortured for like the entirety of 2019. Alright, how many of these do we have? 3? Oh. No, don't go out, you idiot. Oh, that's that freaking... You piece of crap, what is with this horrible thing? I hate those stupid things. Well, we're back to the previous island, and everybody's... Whoa, it shows how much money you have stacked in there? I didn't know that. Well, we got back to the previous island, and now we can start, So this is a bug. They're assigned to the towers, but they don't reset their vertical position. That Simeon thing, man. That thing doesn't care. It just goes straight for the... Doesn't matter how much money you have. It just takes your... It takes the crown immediately. And the best you can do is try to juggle it back, but that's a risky proposition. So here we go. So what I need to do is build... we're going to build a wall over here. Alright, well, I know how to avoid that. I just gotta pay attention to when it's day or night, and just absolutely never leave the walls when those things are coming out. I got, like, way too gung-ho with that. Man, that cost me, though. Kind of curious who's left. We have probably no builders. And we lost so much progress with just that. What do you lose when you die? A chunk of progress on the island you were at, as well as a chunk of progress. Like, a bunch of your stuff just degrades and goes away. This island I wanted to focus more time on anyways, but I also didn't want to lose so much progress in the last one. What I wanted to do is destroy as many portals as I could before I left. And this is one of them. Pretty confident I can take this out. Like, I think this one I can completely remove, and then the only one I have to worry about is the one on the far left. I think. I think this is as far as we can build out. Yeah. So at least we have a plan now. Now I know, like, way more what to do. It's effectively like tower defense and city management together. You have different ways to, like, give money to different projects. Like, basically you kind of wander over, put money onto a spot, and say, build here. You have other cases where you'll wander over and put money down and okay, we're good. All right, you'll wander over, put money down, and have tools available for people to work. There's other places where you can give money to basically recruit people to work for you. Stuff like that. But yeah, it's like this general kind of like chill management game where one of the end goals seems to be to destroy these portals, and they come in different types. One of the other end goals seems to be to really worried about this portal. One of the other goals seems to be to leave to the next island. I don't know what taking out this portal type does. I know there's a couple other portal types that I know what to do with. This one, I don't know what it does. But when I'm ready, I'll eventually be able to direct my whoever is basically assembled at the far edge to go out and destroy the portal. But I'm a ways away. I need money first. So one of the things that you get later on is so what I didn't realize at the time is that so you have like a main upgrade you can do to like have a better store of money. You can see the money I've got in the background. But what you also have is these, which put down shields where you basically are assigning like generals or whatever, and people will pick up those shields and they'll be able to lead people to attack the portals, and you just basically say, alright, here's your money for your expedition, and they'll assemble out and just go to the portal and start going to town on it. Don't have enough money yet. Right now I need to get more archers so that they'll start harvesting some of these rabbits. Also, the farmers are doing work. They're helping out. Probably need to get another scythe, too. I don't even remember where... Here we go. I was about to say. So for everybody who you kind of like assemble to do these things, they contribute in whatever way that they can. So even like the dudes with the spears will like fish for you, but they also are great defenders when when you're attacking and they're sitting at the gate, because they're like 100% accurate and defend right at whatever wall you've got. But the archers are a little bit hit or miss. Whoa, okay, I forgot about you. So there's every while or so there's stuff like this griffin that lands, and if I had any gems on me, I could recruit it as a mount, and it's apparently a really good mount. But I also don't have any gems. Too poor. But luckily, once you unlock whatever the mount is with the gems...
Fantastic. You're the best.
Hey. Thanks for the gift sub, Kunzer. And welcome, Lip Crusher. Oh, I think I did spend gems in this, right? No, I didn't. Okay, there's our portal, okay. Alright, so that's all there really is in this end of the map. Shame I don't have any gems. Like, I could... If only I could get back. If I could go all the way forward and then go all the way back, I could probably get more gems and unlock this stuff. But, can't just yet. Oh, you know what? I bet to take down that portal for good, the one on the far left, you probably had to send out an expedition, take out the portal, and then send out another expedition to do nothing other than close it, like completely demolish it or blow up the mountain or whatever. I bet there's something permanent you can do. Wouldn't be surprised. Next time I play this, I'm gonna see if I can get to that point where I can give it a shot. There you go. You did good, Scythe Man. Making me money. Even whoever's going out doing the archery here is doing a good job. Nice. Oh. We have as many bows as we can get. Oh, I gotta add to that. There, so at the end of the stream, I'm gonna be gifting away 3 subs. And that's coming real soon. Because it's late. It's already past midnight. I gotta head to bed. I need to get more people, though. There's no way we're gonna be able to attack this portal without, like, at least 3 archers and one of the general guys, and so far we have nothing. Yeah. I'll have to wait. Is there literally nothing I can do in the meantime? Nope. Just collect a bunch of money. Yeah, seems I'm a bit poor. A bit understaffed. Here, at least add that to our treasure trove. That way, worst case scenario, if everything goes downhill, we still have some money to work with. Oh man, it's a shame I can't save the Griffin right now, though. I feel kind of bad. He's been kind of sitting there, just like lying in a heap. Oh well. I just realized I have no idea where the ship is. Like, I can't. I must have passed by it and not paid any mind to it. But I think it's either. I think it's really far to the west. At least I hope so. Gotta figure out where this giant, like, collapsed mess of wood is. Yeah, that's gonna be the one thing we figure out before the end of the night. And it's just literally nothing other than, where's the ship? There it is. Okay, we're good. Alright. We can fix it. We can make it better. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Let me... go ahead and get a few gift subs sorted. Where's the button for that? Let me find that. There we go. There it goes.
Fantastic. You're the best. Fantastic. You're the best.
Gotta remember which of these counters is which. What is the... Oh, I don't want all this money.
Fantastic. You're the best.
I forgot, if you just like chill right next to this guy, he will give you back all of your money. I totally don't need that. Here. Alright. Yeah, sorry. You don't have to respond, but I'm definitely going to be I'm going to be doing it based on the, I'm going to be doing the Twitch random, let them figure it out button, where it just gives it to whoever. So if you receive the gift subs, don't feel pressured to be, to say anything if you're just chilling and lurking.